I'm more successful than everybody, guys. So make sure you understand that what you want to do is understand that every single day I'm learning. I'm learning how to continue my product. I'm learning how to continue my product and services in terms of what I'm doing. But I'm flying, man. I'm flying my life differently. I'm flying with the eagles, man. I'm flying in the way of success in different ways. I'm focusing on making sure that I have more enough success to deliver content and to make sure that you guys have what you deserve. I mean, what you guys deserve today is fucking knowledge about life in different ways. And that way you're learning success. You have to learn success differently. You have to understand straight away how it feels to be successful. And once you understand straight away how to just be honest with yourself and people around town and how they actually treat you, I mean, go and understand how it feels to be a great individual. And as you understand straight away how to talk to people at least, and guess what, bro? Then you're more successful than those people who fucking are shy to talk to people. I mean, in a sense, so if you're learning how to really grow yourself, then understand how it is to just feel your life in different ways. I mean, feel the best way. I mean, feel in a way that you're learning. I mean, learn what you need to do and let other people fucking close their own windows. And if they fucking open those windows, then fucking let them be. And let it be how it belongs. And let it all be how it belongs, man. And fucking never touch other people's stuff and what they've done to the windows, or to the car, or to the fucking footpath. I mean, fucking move away from that. I mean, if your biological parents fucking open the windows, then fucking let it be open all fucking night then. You understand? Which that's how it is. But just make sure that you are warmer in a way that you're never getting a cold and that you're never fucking doing anything other than removing yourself from that situation. You understand? So make sure you go the way of having a balancing temperature so you never get sick, is what I'm saying. So make sure every single day, if you're learning how to grow yourself and you're learning how to be a star, or if you're learning how to go and dwell upon YouTube in a way that you're learning very quickly upon what you can actually post online and what you can do and how you can be successful daily and what you can do daily to make sure that you're doing a greater job for yourself, then let your content grow and let your place be and let yourself be in a way of life. I mean, let yourself be in a way of spirituality, man. I mean, grow yourself quickly and make sure you have a heart, man. I mean, make sure you understand how to speak more words is what you need to do. But anybody who can speak more words can be greater. Which if you can speak more words today, then you can go and do anything you want, man. Go and focus upon making sure that you have that nice and beautiful way of life for yourself to succeed differently is what you need. I mean, succeed in a better way. I mean, succeed making sure that you have all the nice and beautiful, blissful experiences of life is what you need. I mean, make sure you understand that food and drink never satisfies you. Like, guess what? I mean, if you turn vegan, then that satisfies you. I mean, why is that? Because when you're vegan, then you're delaying gratification even more. You're delaying food and drink even more when you're vegan. Than when you're eating. You're delaying food and drink much more than when you're eating meat. So what's amazing is when I understand anything about life, there are people who want to waste your time and they want fucking free knowledge from you and that's it. All you do is you give them free knowledge. And give them all the fucking free knowledge they want. And that way you're talking to people at least. And then for a fucking good time, for around 5 years, you have to be giving content for free. You have to be giving knowledge for free, man, I promise you. And that way fucking get your skills up and get your fucking attitude up in a better way. And I understand that what's important is that I fucking face much better of a life because I fucking give more words at least, man. I'm giving more words than other people and that's why I deserve a better life. I deserve a better life because I'm willing to do a greater life. I'm willing to cook for myself. I'm willing to give fucking all the money in the world to have my seminars in front of people. I'm willing to fucking give all the money in the world to make events around people. For sure. Are you able to do that? I mean, are you able to make events around the world? I mean, are you able to give fucking $100,000 per event? I mean, why? I mean, of course you can fucking do it. I can fucking do it. I mean, everybody can fucking do it. You have to fucking believe in yourself. You have to believe in the word you speak. You have to believe in the greater way of life. I mean, you have to be able to speak those words so much. And that way, I'm understanding that it's only you. I mean, it's only you who can do that. First, nobody else can speak the words for you. Or that's your responsibility. First, it's my responsibility here to speak these words to you. First, you have to do the same thing to somebody else. And you have to speak it I mean, you have to speak your words all the time. You have to understand how it feels to be able to go and be much more in terms of life. So if you're much more, then understand straight away that the voice memos that you have on your audio programs right here in your phones, I mean, guess what you can do? I mean, make sure you understand that if it goes on low battery percentage on those phones, then the voice memo switches off. And then go and fucking charge your content and bring a portable charger with you with a cable and charge your content while fucking speaking an audio program and fucking continue. I understand, and that's all. I mean, make sure you're ahead of, make sure you're ahead of the content in terms of what you're doing. But that's what you need to be doing. I mean, you need to be going and growing yourself differently and making sure that you have more enough success always to deliver greater quality of quality. I mean, you have to deliver greater quality of everything in life. But that's the whole point, yeah. And the whole point is learning how to just deliver. But focus on making sure you have that nice and beautiful attitude. And the attitude of gratitude is what you need. But focus on making sure that if you're cooking food around town, then make sure you're at the stove or where you're actually cooking the food, mate. You'll never fucking be cooking food on the stove while you go to fucking Melbourne from Sydney. I mean, if you're fucking living in Sydney and you have fucking food on the stove, I mean, never fucking be in Melbourne when you're living in Sydney. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're living in Sydney and you fucking have food on the stove and you're fucking cooking food, mate, I mean, why do you want to fucking go to Melbourne now? You understand? I mean, listen to me. I mean, make sure you understand that what's most important is being where your food is cooking. So you never fucking burn the house down. You understand? So make sure you understand that what's important all the time is making sure you have more enough success all the time to deliver content and making sure you have that discipline. I mean, have the discipline of living your life differently, but have the patience to make sure that you have more enough success all the time. If you want to understand how to warm up, then warm up yourself in a victory, man. I mean, warm up your life in different ways and focus on making sure you have more enough success and power in words to give people. And that's all you fucking need. I mean, all you need is a greater life. All you need is a greater way of life. And get away from people who smoke cigarettes and do drugs around you. And get away from those people. And make sure you have a greater way of life. When I fucking visit anything and I do greater, I'm always doing a better way of life. I'm always doing something that's helping me move forward. Which every single day I'm looking to help my life to succeed differently, and I'm helping my life to make sure I have more enough success all the time, making sure I always have that nice and beautiful attitude with you and everybody, making sure I'm fucking nice and warm in myself, making sure that I have everything in my word eye, making sure I'm always delivering content. And that's the thing, man. Broshi, if it's fucking cold, then guess what, Broshi? Guess what? Then go and help yourself. And make sure that no matter what, you can use up the resources. And make sure that you can close the windows if somebody else is fucking doing anything. But guess what, Broshi? Let it be. I mean, make sure you understand that straight away. You must understand that. It's much more how it is. And how it is, I understand that no matter what, that go, because of you go and make sure that no matter what, you go and focus upon helping yourself to deliver something that's actually helping you move forward. In a sense, so close windows and fucking make sure you're getting warmer and everything else in terms of life in a way that you never get sick. Make sure that you never fucking be around people who smoke cigarettes. You understand? And go and be around people who matter to you in a way that you're learning quickly upon how to succeed is the best kind of idea for you, man. So make sure that no matter what, that you're doing better as a spokesman or a spokeswoman in terms of life, and you're making sure that every single day that you're learning that nice beautiful art of flavor of life in terms of something that's actually growing you differently. And what grows you differently is a better way of life. And then focusing on those words every single day is something that you have to do, but that's how it is. And that's what you need to do all the time. You need to make sure that you're lifting those words in better ways, and that's how you actually lift people. I mean, the best way to lift people is the way of what? I mean, the way of better way of life. I mean, understand how it feels to make sure you're successful and that you're learning something. If you're learning something, you're enjoying yourself in a nice beautiful life or whatever is happening to you in terms of life, and you're making sure that you have that nice beautiful attitude going for yourself. Always. It's the best kind of way of life. But make sure you're always successful. And make sure that you have more enough success in your shoes daily to succeed differently is what you need to do. So if you're focusing on a better way of life, then making sure that you have that nice and beautiful attitude for yourself in different ways to make sure that you're successful is the best kind of way of life. So focus on understanding I'm just the word I, making sure I'm very successful in what I do. But why? I mean, I'm very confident in front of people. I make sure when I speak to people, I have a nice and beautiful attitude. I make sure I have two hands in a way that I have everything, in a way that I have more than two. I'm pretty sure though, I have more to just show you that I have both hands. Fucking swinging and fucking doing something while I'm public speaking. I never fucking have my hands in my pockets while I'm public speaking. I'm never fucking sitting on the floor, triangle position or anything like that while public speaking. I fucking stand only. I make sure I can drink some water here and there. I never fucking eat sausages or fucking any fucking barbecue while public speaking. I never fucking eat while I fucking public speak. I never fucking eat a sandwich whilst public speaking in front of the crowd. You understand? I fucking may drink some water and just fucking talk for 8 hours, mate. There's no fucking food and drink that day. I mean, there's no fucking food and drink while public speaking in front of a crowd, mate. I'm pretty sure what's important is I can drink some fucking soy milk, mate. I can drink some soy milk during that fucking public speaking seminar. I mean, that's different. But what's amazing is being able to just go and do a greater job for yourself in ways that you're growing differently and you're making sure that you're very fast in the notion of being quicker than the hiccup. To speak quickly, to make sure that you're doing nice and beautiful content very quickly, and you're making sure that no matter what, they're learning how to go and speak. I mean, speaking fast, man. I mean, I fucking adapt fast. I mean, right now. I mean, but that's how life is, and life is quick. I mean, you have to be quick to your toes, all the way. You have to be fucking quick to do something to help your life very quickly. And that's how you fucking make motivational videos very quickly. And all you fucking do is fucking nice to be able to fucking place these nice and beautiful content with fucking music in the background, with fucking random videos, or whatever it is. And then you fucking go, now you can create your own motivational videos, mate. You understand? So no matter what, I realize something. Whereas it's much more how I feel. I have all the fucking motivational videos in those fucking videos without that fucking music of theirs. I mean, I own fucking music, mate. I mean, understand? And every fucking time now, I'm fucking, if you just tune into my fucking audio content, that's all the fucking motivational videos you need in life. Actually, that's all fucking knowledge, mate, I'm giving to you. And tune into my fucking radio shows and what I do. Understand? But I'm learning very quickly upon how to actually help my life. I help my life more than anybody else. I'm learning quickly upon how successful I can be. I'm successful so much more than other people, mate. And that's why I'm learning very fast about how to speak. And as I speak very fast, man, I promise you, that's what I do, man. I do very fast aspects of life, just like Jesus Christ. In a sense, so no matter what, I follow Jesus Christ. I make sure that no matter what, it's much more how I understand that's an obvious matter for everybody. Because I'm never a killer, and neither are you. I mean, you're never a killer, man. And you never kill anybody. I mean, never hurt a fly. I mean, never hurt a fly, mate. I understand. I mean, make sure you never hurt ants either. I mean, make sure you understand to own up to everything that you are. I mean, make sure you understand that most of the world will never fucking watch you. I mean, most of the world will never see you. I mean, understand? But guess what? Bro, understand this. I mean, if you understand anything about life, I mean, make sure you get to the top in a way that everybody can see you. And go and understand straight away, and no matter what, that you get to the fucking point that everybody can fucking watch you and see you, mate. Because you deserve it. So what you need to do is learn all the time that you deserve the best kind of individuality in the planet, to make sure that you're learning very quickly upon life, and making sure that you have more enough success all the time in different ways to succeed differently, to make sure that you're successful all the time with everything that you are. You're making sure that you're lifting people, and making sure that you have that nice and beautiful way of life, to make sure that you can go and figure out a better way of public speaking and doing something around content that's actually helping you move forward very quickly. I mean, that's the whole point. I don't know why. Which the whole point is making sure that you have the beautiful attitude of life. And if anybody has a beautiful attitude, it's I, man. I have the fucking most beautiful attitude on the planet. I mean, do you consider my voice a beautiful attitude? I mean, do you consider my fucking speaking and how I fucking talk a beautiful attitude? Or it's the fucking most beautiful attitude you've ever seen. I never fucking hurt your daughter. I never fucking hurt you in my life. I never fucking hurt anybody in my life, mate. I mean, what the fuck are you confusing? I mean, what the fuck are you confusing yourself about? I mean, you're fucking in some confusion about my words or something? I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, fucking words are words, man. I can say whatever the fuck I want. But the thing is, every single day, I never fucking hurt anybody in life. Make sure I'm learning very quickly upon how life is happening for me. But life is happening in a way you have to always understand that if you're cooking something in boiling water, and keep always making sure that no matter what, that underneath the fucking saucepan, you're always making sure that you're learning to get ahead of the crowd, and you're making sure that that nice and beautiful water is going in the nice and beautiful sink over here. So make sure that no matter what, that you learn very quickly upon what you need to do to succeed differently, and just make sure that nice and beautiful spaghetti or pasta or rice never sticks to the actual saucepan. I mean, why is that? I mean, get the water out of the contents and make sure that no matter what, you place a lid over the actual pan and make sure that you're somebody who understands to evaporate the water. I mean, how do you do that? I mean, how do you do that? I mean, how do you evaporate the water, mate? I mean, make sure you're washing all the nice and beautiful contents from your life in a way that you understand that if you evaporate the water, you fucking go and place a lid on the fucking saucepan. I mean, look at this lid. There's a fucking lid on this. And I go and place all the fucking water in the actual sink like that. I see there's fucking little bit of water underneath the spaghetti here, but I'm fucking placing a lid over the spaghetti here, and the fucking water's going in the sink like this. And the fucking lid's holding the spaghetti in the saucepan. You understand? And that's how you fucking get some water out of there. And then you fucking eat. You understand? It's very simple. You never fucking have to wait for the fucking saucepan or fucking evaporation of the water to fucking go. You never have to wait for the actual saucepan or frying pan to fucking boil the water all the way out. It's fucking, if there's a little bit of water in the actual frying pan, then guess what? I just fucking get a lid and get some fucking lid and place it on top of the spaghetti and the frying pan and fucking place extra amounts of water or excess water into the fucking saucepan, man. And make sure that you're carrying your saucepan or frying pan in a way that's helping you to make sure that you have more enough success daily to succeed. And that's the whole point. And the whole point is something different that's helping you grow. And that's what you have to do. I mean, all you have to do is to succeed more. And that's your only job today is to focus upon your life to succeed. And that's all you have to do. But if you can do that, you can focus upon helping your life to make sure that you're growing. You're making sure that no matter what, you have that nice and beautiful attitude for yourself. And I see the ginger is the best for soup, mate. And ginger goes in soup. You understand? I mean, that's the thing, yeah? So make sure you go and grow yourself differently and learn. Learn everything in terms of life. Learn what you can to succeed. And learn to make sure that no matter what, that those people around you are never fucking with you. You understand? And go fucking be alone. Why do you fucking need to hold their hand for? And go and be with yourself, because they never fucking speak your words for you. And what you do is learn how to go and dwell upon something that's helping you grow, and then go and fucking read and go and fucking do what you want to do, but make sure that you're successful. I mean, this is how easy a woman can get with me. All she has to do is fucking message me and say, hey, I want to meet with you. I just want to see you. Guess what? Just message me a few times and come over. Come over to my house. And now all you have to fucking say is, hey, I want to be a girlfriend. Why? Why you want to be my girlfriend? Why? You just fucking keep asking me. And fucking eventually, I fucking may say yes. You understand? I may say yes. But depending on you though. It's depending on you. And what depends on you? It's more how I feel. I feel it's more that I need to be more ready. I need to be more ready always. So I understand that no matter what, that yes, Parasha, if you want to ask me to be your boyfriend, then guess what, Parasha, eventually I say yes. Parasha, eventually I say yes. You understand? So the whole thing is never be afraid of anything. I mean, make sure you understand every single day that if you want to be with somebody, you have to chase them all the way. Parasha, that's it. Parasha, if you fucking chase me all the way and you just come to my house and then you say, hey, just be with me, and you always want to be with me or whatever it is, then fuck. I mean, guess what? Or else if you just want to be in my life all the time, then fuck. Then I have time for you. Understand? And that's it. Which it's the same both ways, always. I want to ask Jesus Christ what he does with my book over here at the Nasibu for Ultimate Road to Success, and it's on Amazon right now. And does Jesus Christ go to bring that out from Amazon? Or Jesus Christ says it's free knowledge, but Jesus Christ says do it and put it in your mega drive. It's much more. And Jesus Christ says it's because I have a free way to give something, and it's much more effective as well. And it's the same thing, but the thing is I have more control over the book. And I see that, and I understand that's why. I can see other people are very greedy over here. I can see it. So that's why I understand straight away I do a better job now. Thank you, Jesus Christ. See, guys, what's amazing about your restaurant, where you may have a restaurant, is place vegeta and chili flakes and also peppercorn on the table somewhere. And make sure you understand that's amazing. And also place all the hot spices, all the nice and beautiful spices that you can get in the supermarket, and have it in your restaurant. But now, you can always have the best pasta, you can always have the best spaghetti, and you can always have the best rice, because you have all those nice and beautiful hot spices and herbs and whatever it is of the spices in your locker room, in terms of your restaurant, and it's all from the supermarket. And just charge people to have that kind of thing going. And that way, you must understand anyway that what's amazing is, guess what? Probably since you have a restaurant, you have to charge people, yeah, to make money. But guess what? Probably that's why you have all the herbs and spices, and that's why people keep coming back, because you have all those herbs and spices in your restaurant. I see Jesus Christ is saying that, yes, but guess what? Probably it's much better that if you're working a restaurant, then that's what you can do. But it's much better to never work at a restaurant, and it's much better for you to understand to go away from a restaurant and go and teach people how to make a restaurant. But make sure you're never the one making the restaurant, like local restaurants, but make an international restaurant, which is like a Jesus Christ business, is much better. Because Jesus Christ teaches much more than restaurants do. I understand, and that's why. I want to ask Jesus Christ over here. I see Gerald Slenter over here. I see when he says about Moses and all that. I mean, what does he mean? What does he mean about Jesus Christ over here? I mean, Jesus Christ says over here that he's just saying something about Moses over here in a nice and beautiful way. That's, let's say, going uphill. You understand? I mean, you have to understand straight away. It's more how you have to go and talk positively is what I mean. I mean, you have to talk positively, but guess what? If they're talking negatively about somebody, I'm much smarter than that. I'm asking Jesus Christ everything. The thing is, every single day, you have to understand that what's important is understand. Now, I find that those people who find other people who are negative, who are talking positively, negative, then you have to understand that it's because they're trying to blame people for what's happening around the world, without speaking better about them. And now, if you want to speak better about people, then say, for example, that you find this person is truthful about what they're saying because they're talking those words. Or is that much more positive for you to say? Or yes. Or you can say, I see that this person said this. But because this person said this, I said this is what I believe about them. That's positive. Or that's even better, yeah? Well, probably, although you can say also that this person went on this TV show, and because this TV show is spreading information, actually it's positive information, because positive information or any kind of information never hurts people. In a sense, so it's just that different. It's a different belief. Although you can say also that these people are against these people, but this is how you be positive about it. That's a different way. Another way is this person is going to go and do this, but this is what you can do about it before you even do it. I mean, that's even more. For sure, that you can also say that if you want to go and do this, then make sure you're doing this way much better. Understand? So those are some tactics that I'm learning much quicker. It's much more how I feel to just talk anyway, but that's what you need to do. So guys, so what's amazing is just go and just focus upon helping people to deliver content in a way that you're enjoying your life in different ways. Because if you're enjoying your life in different ways, then you're making sure that you're learning. I mean, you're learning something different, man. I mean, you're making sure that no matter what, that you're doing a greater life. I mean, you're looking for a better answer. I mean, you're looking for something that's actually helping you grow. What helps you grow is a different way of life. So appreciate something that's for free, guys. And make sure you understand everything that's for free. Just appreciate that, because that's what life is. I mean, life is freedom, man. So guys, if you have noodles in terms of life and with soup, and you have also pasta, then make sure you finish the soup with noodles, because otherwise it gets cold. But the pasta, you can always reheat. I mean, you can always be reheating the pasta and the spaghetti and all that, and rice. But the soup is something that may get cold, and if it gets cold, then you never want to eat it ever again. And so eat the soup and eat the noodles, because otherwise overnight it goes over waste, man. And just then throw it out. Although make sure you understand that the pasta and stuff can, I mean, it can be in the fridge for 24 hours, no worries, because that's how it is. See guys, as you break up pepper on the actual inside of the soup, just make sure that what you do is make sure you understand you put pepper in and break it up with a fork or something like that, so the pepper goes inside the soup, so you do better. See guys, what I do as a music producer is, because I have some music sets with me and some music in terms of some music I made, I mean, I go and see what kind of music I can play in the moment of my life over here. And I understand right now it's a Zonify, for example. And I understand Zonify right now is something that's really, let's say, into my nice and beautiful life right now. It's something that really works for me. So why is that? Because I just feel the nice and beautiful vibe right now listening to a Zonify. So focus on understanding that what you want out of life is to succeed. But if you succeed differently, then just make sure that's the best way for you. And then just make sure you understand I succeed differently, so that's the best way for me. And that's how Jesus Christ does it also. And he does different ways of thinking and different ways of being, and then you have to understand different ways of doing everything so you can do greater. See guys, if you want to multiply something, then multiply your words. I mean, the words are the best way to multiply money. I mean, the words are the best way to multiply money and desire and anything you want in Jesus Christ. And money in today's life in terms of attracting anything. But the words can help you. The words can help you there. If you speak more words, then you have life. I say it's more because if you never speak words, then how do you have life then? I mean, I'm speaking words to you because I have life right now. But if I was never speaking these words, then I maybe be dead. I mean, but guess what? I promise you, those who are dead today are never speaking more words, are they? I understand, although that Jesus Christ is alive, but those who are dead are never speaking more words. I see what's important, guys, is when you eat, I mean, just go and drink a lot of water, please. I mean, why? Because before bed, you have water, and also you're just staying hydrating. I mean, your hydration. You're staying with yourself to make sure you never have headaches or anything like that. You're making sure that you're doing better and better. That's the whole point. And just do life much greater, guys. I mean, go and do life much in a way that you love your life. So make sure you understand, guys, to make sure you do something that's actually helping you move forward. So what helps you move forward is that you go and do your life in different ways than other people, and that way you're making sure that no matter what, that you're going and speaking more words regardless of what's happening around the world, and you're making sure you're doing much more every single day to focus upon your life and your family and what's going on around the world. But you guys have to fill yourself in with the information of the world. And you have to go and do something nicely for yourself to go succeed, because guess what, I promise you, other people are losing in life, I promise you, and you have to go and dwell upon better. You have to understand that other people have it much worse than you, so go and understand straight away, and you need to go and dwell upon something that's greater for you. I promise you, you can just imagine those people in prison right now. They're in prison, man. They're in prison for the rest of their life. I mean, you can see they have a worse lifestyle than you, man. I mean, they have a fucking jail cell all their life, mate. You understand? And what you need to do is you need to go and focus upon being good with yourself and other people, and make sure you never get yourself into trouble. Make sure you understand to never be a criminal. Never go fucking stealing money. I mean, you understand? I mean, go and ask Jesus Christ what to do all the time. And understand that straight away you're just learning how to go and become the best version of yourself all the time. And go and do the most content all the time with yourself to focus on something that's nice and beautiful for you. And that's what you need to do to become successful, guys. So if you want to become successful, you have to understand how to talk. And those people who can talk can go and walk the talk, and can also be something great as well, because they can go and lead countries, man. And guess what? I mean, go and understand straight away. Then what's important here is making sure you have more enough success all the time to deliver content and to charge your technology where you need to. I mean, charge your technology when you need to, and go and study upon how it feels to be successful. If you understand straight away how to be successful, then guess what? I mean, congratulations. I mean, you must understand that what's important right now, more than ever, is learning how to plan your life. I mean, go and plan your life. Make sure you understand that today, understand that no matter what, that soon to come, I realize my first seminar is coming up online. What I want to do today is I want to wake up. I want to make sure I do my audio programs right away. I want to make sure I go and groom and shower. I want to make sure anyway that what's important is I have food and drink for now, but I have to go and get some more food and drink. And making sure that what I do is calculate my finances, go do a great job for myself, and go do something different I've never done before. Making sure I have that nice and beautiful attitude for myself daily to succeed. It's very important. And make sure that no matter what, I focus upon doing my Zonify track. Make sure I'm very successful. And that way you're just always looking for a better way, guys. And look for a better way to do everything that's nice and beautiful for you. To succeed is what you must do. I mean, you must succeed differently. You must learn how it feels to succeed, guys. And learn the art of persuasion in your life to make sure you're successful. But as soon as you do that, then you have more to look forward to every single day, because you're willing to become much more than everybody else. And you're willing to give more words, and that's why. So you guys, anyway, I see what you guys want to do. You want to focus on yourself a bit, and you want to make sure that no matter what, you can go talk if you want, and you can make sure that it's more how I feel, and I feel I need some privacy. So guys, so on a music track, well, I mean, once you finish it, I mean, never place another extra reverb on it all the way. I mean, make sure you understand that once you have a full soundtrack that's already done, I mean, never place an extra reverb on that. And never place a reverb on the actual master file of the actual WAV file, because otherwise everything sounds like a reverb then. In a sense, so what you need to do is realize quickly that for myself over here, everything's different now. I make sure I understand straight away to just do something greater for myself, and to just look at what's happening so I can do a greater life. So anyway, guys, I was just dreaming about how this woman was dying from the police, and the police slit her throat, and her biological dad was coming at me and coming at me and coming at me to hit me, and I was fighting back. I mean, I went backwards self-defending with myself, with my hands and legs, trying to self-defend, but then he did corner me, and I was unable to move anywhere else but to fucking fight him and to cause him violence. So, that's something different. I focus on something else over here, focusing on making sure that I go and do my life much better. I just woke up, making sure I feel energy over here, I have some energy to grow. I have to go to the toilet to make sure I have more enough everything in terms of sex and everything in terms of words. And I have to make sure I do better always to go and live my life better. I realise now with the trolley, if I should today's the best day to go and get a trolley. I'll go get a trolley today. Give myself one of those trolleys that can help me move forward. So I feel I have to go and make sure that no matter what, my words over here are always adding up to the equation. I have to be making sure that what I do is what I say. And as I grow myself differently, guys, I make sure that no matter what, I can see my day and how it's moving ahead of me. So I feel that no matter what, the other people can feel how I'm successful as well. And all I do is every single time I upload anything to YouTube, I upload all my content to YouTube via my laptop. I see my laptop is the only thing over here where I use my laptop to upload to Mega Drive. And then from Mega Drive, I download everything to YouTube by downloading all my actual content to my phones. And then it goes to my phones, and then I go and upload to YouTube. All that. But I feel, and no matter what, I can see straight away how I feel. And I see straight away how I'm never dying or anything like that. But I'm doing a great job in the process of what I'm doing. I'm making sure I have more enough success in everything to deliver content and to help myself to succeed. I see now what I want to do also is I want to update my software with my phones and everything like that. I want to make sure that no matter what, I have more enough time and space to be able to go and live my life much better. So what I do is I go and succeed differently by making sure I have more enough success all the time with myself first. And what I want to do is I want to go and grow myself to the best ability that I can, because that way I grow myself differently. And I make sure today to do a 1 hour live coaching video. So I just go and do this. I see, so what I do always is I try to go and deliver content as much as possible. So I make sure that no matter what, that I just go and write always down something. So I want to be making sure that I post my content all the time online in a way that it's helping me move forward with you. So I make sure that no matter what, that it's more how I feel, that you guys are somebody who need I to have everything. So the word I is everything. So that's why you need the word I, is what I'm saying. You guys need I in terms of the word I to deliver content and to make sure that you're learning something along the way, and to be quick about everything. That's what you guys need to do. But if you do that, then you understand straight away how it feels to be successful, and to make sure that you have that nice and beautiful theory of life I realize in terms of theory of life, to go and deliver the best content on the planet that's helping you move forward. And then you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning. I mean, you're learning how to go and do greater. So as I do greater, I'm learning how to make sure that no matter what, that I have more enough success all the time to make sure I'm nice and beautiful in different ways, making sure I have more enough success to help myself succeed always. But as I succeed, I focus on delivery of different ways of doing stuff. But that's the thing, always. I make sure I place this one over here as an extra, and that's the thing. Make sure that no matter what, it's more how I feel. I realize now how I feel is making sure that no matter what, as I grow myself differently, I make sure I have more enough success all the time to deliver content in different ways to make sure I'm successful. And as I'm successful, I make sure that no matter what, I can just move on with the picture of life. I'm gonna place this one in an extras list somewhere. And then guess what? Probably it's much more how it is, isn't it? Probably how it is and how I feel in terms of life is different. But I move forward anyway. And I move forward in a way that's helping me move forward to help you to deliver content in different ways. And I make sure that I'm always delivering that nice and beautiful attitude is what you guys need. So as I deliver my attitude of gratitude every single day, I'm looking to study upon what's going on in my life, because that's what you guys need to do. And you guys need to be able to work on yourself all day long to focus upon helping yourself to deliver content all the time is what you guys need to do. So I'm always delivering that kind of way of life that helps me move forward. So no matter what I do, I move forward and make sure that I'm learning very quickly. So make sure that this one here has an elements list. Make sure that no matter what I can just say elements. See, as I grow myself different, I make sure that no matter what, I'm always delivering the best kind of content I can, making sure that you guys always have that nice and beautiful attitude going in a way that you can see my words, you can see how I go about my life, and that way I'm learning very quickly upon how to actually deliver that content that I need. But the only way I focus upon life is a better way. And a better way of life is something that helps me grow personally. So I make sure that I download all the content now also into my phone, and I place it into one EP folder in my phone as well. And that way I'm understanding something. I'm understanding that no matter what I'm understanding that no matter what I just go and do a great job regardless of what's happening. So what I want to do is I want to just go and see this folder over here, and I want to see that the folder is 4.29 gigabytes, and that way I'm understanding straight away how I focus upon helping myself to succeed is the whole point. So as I succeed, I deliver that nice and beautiful attitude, and the attitude of gratitude. I mean, being able to study upon what you need and doing that all the time is the best kind of mix that you can make. I can go and delete this, and I understand that, and I just make sure that no matter what, that I have more than enough always to make sure that my life is moving forward. And as my life is moving forward, I can go and delete that mix now from my actual laptop, otherwise that can go away. I'm making sure that I can go and do that for myself, but first I want to go and just place these courses into my nice and beautiful course list in my Dynatopia over here, and that way I'm learning very quickly upon how I can go and deliver something. But I see over time how people are jealous of me, so I never want to send them content personally. I never want to do anything to them. I never want to help them personally. I help you guys. I want to help everybody personally when they give me money. And the thing is, I first give a free service online. I help everybody online for free. But I never want to fucking send them content. I never want to send them anything personally, because they never value my appreciation of what I am. So what I do is I move on. I have better to do than to stay around and to message them all day long. I mean, what I do now is I do something different, and I make sure I have that nice beautiful attitude going with myself. I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon understanding that my life is doing better and better. And as I do better and better, I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning quickly upon life. I can go and just study. I just study upon everything that's going on in different ways. I can put the master files over here. See master files. Set master file. So master files over here, and I can place these master files inside of the nice and beautiful vinyl mix. And it's much more how I understand straight away that these master files can go into the soundtrack somewhere. So let's have a look. Or actually, it's more how it is. And these are the nice and beautiful ways of life over here with the master files there. In terms of life are. I'll let it be that way. And what I do is I make sure I can just see exactly that. I can let it be there. Now I'm learning very quickly upon helping myself to grow differently. But what I do now is, since I have a nice and beautiful energy mix going and everything's nice and beautiful for me now, I'm learning quickly upon what I can do to succeed quickly. And as I succeed quickly, I have that nice and beautiful attitude to just go and deliver content in different ways to make sure these mixes, in terms of these mixes, are online. so that people can see them. But that's the thing, yeah, parachute. And now I want to make sure that no matter what, I can go delete it from my content now. I can delete it from my laptop. I just realized something. I never delete my content, but I can delete that. And I realize now, it's just go and look. I can say straight away how I feel. And how I feel is I just go and do a better job the whole time. And now I can go and remove that as well from the picture. And the mini mix over here, so the mini mix has its own zip file. And I can just go and do a better job now. So I closed FL Studio to be able to delete all my content on the actual laptop in terms of life, because the FL Studio is something that may prevent me to delete the folder. So what I do is I close the actual FL Studio, I close it down in terms of the FL Studio, and then I delete my folders and then it goes away. Because the folder, in terms of what's in the actual FL Studio audio workstation, prevents myself from actually deleting content. So what I do to delete content is I remove FL Studio from the picture by closing it down, and I close down FL Studio, and then I delete the folder, and then I'm able to then delete the folder, because FL Studio prevents the folder from actually deleting. But that's what you've done, for example, and I understand it's I'm the one who done that, but that's how I understand now. I understand that you have to go and close down your audio workstation to be able to delete your folders, is what I'm saying. So what I do now is I make sure I can move on, but I want to make sure that I can go and create these mixes. Now these mixes have to go online, and I want to make sure I have a cover and art design videos over here. I have a cover art words of advice over here in different ways. Make sure I go and download these nice and beautiful videos. And what I want to do is I want to make an EP list. I want to make a new EP list over here. And this EP list is all the nice and beautiful tracks of my EP show. And it's all Idonotopia right here. Now when I make it public, I just say Idonotopia EP. I say Idonotopia EP sound track. Say now a little bit that way. I can say CD. I realize, although the thing is about that, approach it's more how I just say soundtrack for now, a little bit, and people can see Idonotopia EP soundtrack. And now as I go and do that, just a little bit like that. And now I just want to be making sure that I can also save to a playlist of my choosing over here. And I can save 2 or 3 or more actual videos from different playlists in my YouTube into other playlists. So I have already one set, which is my Idonotopia in music soundtracks, one set in terms of 1 hour sets. And it's also going into the Idonotopia EP. So you can save multiple videos that you already have in some kind of playlist in your YouTube into other playlists of your choosing. So if you have a YouTube video that is in confidence playlist, you can also place it in a empathy playlist, because you have 2 playlists and you just have to save it to that playlist, and it's also staying in that YouTube channel. And any kind of videos that you place in YouTube channel stays in that YouTube channel always. So all you do is you just go into a different kind of vibe over here, where you're just focusing on something that's helping you move forward. And as you move forward, then you're learning very quickly upon something that's helping you to deliver content, and that's the whole point, yeah? So the whole point here is I understand straight away how that name here is something different. So what I do is you have to go and rename your content differently. So what you want to do is you want to understand straight away that if you upload and re-upload content online, it's much better to understand that no matter what, that the title there is something that's nice and new. But then I want to make sure that I can go and see that right here. I understand that no matter what, that if I re-upload some content or some kind of content online, then I make sure to show them the actual content over here. That's actually the full final mix. That's something different. And I'm just going to do that. I make sure I'm uploading content online all the way through. So all my nice and beautiful mixes is going online, so people can see all different types of mixes for myself in different ways, so I can rename the title of all the Nice and Beautiful videos. So I have my Nice and Beautiful Vinyl Mix is as my radio show in one playlist, but the other one, because of other playlists that I have in my YouTube channel, has my beautiful names differently. So I want to make sure I make different names for everything, and make sure that no matter what, from now on, I never go posting a YouTube playlist of a video into another playlist into a video of another playlist. Because why? Or else now, you must understand that if I have a confidence video, I never place it into an empathy video. I place it into a confidence video because it's a confidence video. You understand? So that's what I mean. I never go saving to playlists. I do go saving the playlists. I just never go exchanging my videos from one playlist to another in YouTube, because that name in YouTube stays the same, and that's how it is. So what I want to do is I want to go and make sure that my playlist in terms of everything is nice and new, but that's how it is, and I have to focus upon delivering content in a way that my playlists over here in YouTube are different, and I want to make sure that no matter what, that each playlist has its own video and its own name, and it's a different name always. So that way I'm always slicing through that information quickly, so I can go and help myself to deliver that nice and beautiful attitude. But I can now just help myself to see that you guys have to understand straight away how it feels that when you have playlists in YouTube, just never ever place your videos from one place. Just, never go playlisting in terms of, never go using one video or one playlist to post that playlist into another playlist. Just keep it as one playlist, and then go and make another playlist and just re-upload videos into that new playlist the way you want it, and make sure you upload different content into that playlist, and that way it can be even the same content into that same playlist or different playlist, but change the name of it, is what I'm saying. Or else now, anyway, or else what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have plenty of time over here and space to just go and deliver content over here. So I'm just making sure I can go and do something to do it all one at a time, and make sure that no matter what, that I just let it be that way. So what I want to do is I let it be to just go and deliver content. To deliver content, I have to make sure I go toilet as well. I have to be ahead of the content quickly. I have to make sure that I can start my Zonify track today and go do my mixes in a Zonify, so I do better. So I can go and do something different and never done. That's the whole point. And the whole point is doing better. That's just anyway, so what I'm doing now is I was just in the toilet, guys. And I'm making sure that I'm never dirty, but I'm having a shower now and I'm making sure I'm doing a grooming session now. And I just want to be able to go and also do my actual uploading on my music tracks online now as well. So what I'm doing is I have to connect my actual videos into my Nice and Beautiful YouTube channel here. So I want to create a Nice and Beautiful vinyl track over here. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that no matter what, I have a vinyl track. So that vinyl track is going online. So what I do first is, anyway, since I'm understanding my life coaching video as well, I'm going to upload my life coaching video online into YouTube now as well. And it's all the same thing. Then I make sure I just go upload online quickly, so I have a greater time for myself. See, as I deliver content and more content and more content online on YouTube, I become more of a star. I have more to deliver. I have more nice and beautiful empathy for you and everything in terms of life, because I'm learning how to go and do a greater job. But if you want to do anything else in silence, and just say that no matter what, that everything is the word I, and then you can. And just make sure that just make sure that you understand straight away that it's more about helping yourself to succeed and to do your Instagrams and everything, and to make sure that no matter what, that you have a shower as soon as possible always, and just make sure that no matter what, that way you're always clean and you're making sure that you're somebody delivering content in different ways and you're ahead of the content always, and you're always making sure that you have that nice and beautiful attitude going. And that's the whole point, yeah. Just keep going and keep making sure that you're more successful, is what I'm saying. So anybody who can be more successful all the time can also be someone who has a great attitude. And who has a great attitude, in terms of who has a great attitude, I understand it must be you. I promise you, everything in terms of life is the word I only. I'm only the word I only. I know the word I only. I'm making sure that's how I move forward. I make sure that no matter what, now I understand straight away to always put my word I before a question, so I'm understanding how to go deliver that content that I need. And that's exactly what you guys need to do. And you guys need to do something different today to help yourself to succeed. So what you need to do is be on top of everything. So I'm saying that right away, I want to have a shower. I want to have a grooming session as well. I want to upload this content online very quickly. And then I want to make sure that no matter what, that since everything's going online very quickly, I'm making sure I'm just updating myself with what's going on always. And I can see straight away how I feel. And how I feel is a great way of life. And I'm understanding straight away how I need to go and grow myself. And as I grow myself differently, I have plenty to do all the time to make sure I can go and deliver content. So what I do in different ways of life over here is I'm learning to just go and be the best version of myself always. I mean, that's the first thing I do. I mean, the first thing I do always is making sure I have a greater life for myself. And as I have a greater life, I'm making sure that I'm learning very quickly upon how to just persuade myself to do better. And that's what I do, man. I make sure I'm very sexy all the time in what I'm doing. And you guys have to understand how I see DJ Alligator, I see all these people in terms of music production now, but I've gone really, really, let's say, in a better way in terms of music, and I'm really, really learning how to be much better than other people. I'm learning how to be much better than other people in terms of what I do. And how do I do that? I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon how my life is. And how my life is, I understand, is a greater way of life. I'm making sure that I have that nice and beautiful feeling of life. And that feeling of life helps me move forward. That's how I understand straight away how I feel. And how I feel is something different. That's how I move forward, yeah? I move forward differently, man. Make sure that no matter what, I have that nice and beautiful attitude going. But that's the attitude that I feel. I feel different, man. I make sure that no matter what, that my life is moving forward in different ways. And since my life is moving forward in different ways, I have the kind of attitude that helps me grow. And that's all. Unfortunately, that's all you have to do. But over time, just find more success in what you're doing. And then guess what? Unfortunately, then you have a blast. And then you have that nice, beautiful time with yourself to deliver whatever it is that helps you grow personally. It's the best way. So if you're focusing on a better way of life for yourself, then you must understand straight away how it feels to be successful and to have the nice and beautiful strategy of your life. To understand what you need to do to succeed is very different. But I have now over 920 people. I have over 900 people. I have over 919 people who have already came to my profile in the past month in terms of the most recent month, and people are coming to see me. So my nice and beautiful success over here is happening, and this is from April 2020, or this is from April 2021. There's a April 21 to May 20, and that was just 2 days ago in terms of the update. And here it is. I mean, that's the update, man. I mean, the update is I have over 1,000 people. I have over 900 people. I have over 919 people a month coming now, as my actual statistic every single month coming into my profile, no matter what. And that's growing. That actual list or whatever I have here, in terms of 920 people who have seen me in terms of March 22 and March in terms of April 20, in between 1 month, have seen me. And probably no matter what, I realize I have over 900 people a month coming to see my profile and more. I have over 900 people coming to see me always every single month, and I always have 100 clicks and more on my Instagram every single month now. And that's it. How did I do it? I did it through making sure that I went and gave my business cards as much as I can every single day in what I do. And I'm not saying that in the most recent week I have over 250 people coming to see me. And there we go. I'm learning very quickly upon how everything is working for me. But as I grow myself, I learn very quickly upon how everything is. And how everything is, I understand, is as soon as people come to visit me and what I do, what they do for me personally is they come to check me out and they come to see me and they come to make sure that they can get some information from me. And then what happens eventually is I make events around the world, and then they recognize me somewhere in town. When they recognize me and they give me money because I asked for it, and that's it. That's the whole point of Instagram, is to make money. I mean, the whole point of what I'm doing online in terms of, let's say, these nice and beautiful YouTube videos and all that, is to give you free service of information to make money, man. I mean, understand? I give you all these videos online to simply make money somewhere down the line with you. That's it. Or you must understand that. And because I have all this information online on YouTube, and because I'm exposing myself on YouTube like this, in terms of posting all these videos on YouTube, so you can see me and all these nice and beautiful ways of life on YouTube, and also Instagram, and because I post all this content online, then you're more likely to give me money than somebody who has no YouTube channel. And then and then you're more likely to make sure to give me money because I have a YouTube channel and also an Instagram, rather than those people who never have an Instagram and YouTube channel. You guys are more likely, when you guys are more likely to give me a nice and beautiful money in terms of what I ask, and you're more likely to give me money because I have a social media that's actually working and I look great on social media because I have all these videos and I have all this content giving you content for free, and this Instagram looks beautiful of me because I'm somebody who's asking, but also you're more likely to give me that money because I asked for it and because I do have a social media, and the whole thing is that because I do have a social media and all these videos and all this content online and all these Instagram photos and all this stuff I've done on YouTube and Instagram and Mega Drive, then I understand straight away that you're more likely to give me that money because I do have a Mega Drive and Instagram and YouTube, rather than those people who never have that. Understand? That's why I'm giving you more content as I go along, and it's building up my portfolios online with YouTube and Instagram and Mega Drive. And I make sure that no matter what, that with my nice and beautiful over here, those are my videos over here, with my teasing section over here, I realize that it's all just nice and beautiful teasers of my music, but that's something different, man. And people can see something different with my music here, but I want to let it be that way. I want to make sure that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking to do better.